outfit looks really tight right now.
What are you talking about? It's not too tight. We just bought that outfit the other day. Fits her perfectly fine.
Mom, see, you don't know the real meaning of the word tight. This is how teenagers nowadays use it in slang world.
Well, I don't know where you come up with these crazy expressions, but I think that dress fits her perfectly fine. It's definitely not too tight.
Okay, Mom, I have a lot of teaching to do for you. As illustrated in this encounter with my family, including my mother and my younger sister, the word tight can be defined in many different ways and it has multiple meanings. My rhetorical audience being middle-aged parents of the millennial generation, it really shows how people such as my mother don't understand the word tight and its proper use in the slang world. They still think of tight as a tight closed space or tight fit clothes, but they don't really understand tight in the world of slang, which is what I'm going to show you now. Tight can be defined in many different ways, some being such as close with a friend, to be stylish, cool or dope, to be annoyed with, and much more.
Yo, when I think of the word tight, I think of something that's like cool or it's like hip, something that's exciting maybe. So if I were to give an example, I would say, hey, did you see the Ohio State game? That was so tight. We beat Ohio State. It's awesome.
And so I would use it as that car is tight or that outfit is really tight.
Like Broccoli is my favorite song. It's really tight. I want to listen to it again.
Tight means to be frustrated or angry about something, and I know I'm so tight right now because I studied hard for my math test and I did not get the grade I was expecting.
This is a classic example of a man at work who is really tight and stressed out because he has a lot of things to do. Here is Urban Dictionary and some of its classic definitions of how to use the word tight and ways to put them into sentences.
For me, tight is a way to describe your friendship with someone. So if you're really close friends with someone or boys with them, you would say, yeah, I'm tight with him. The sentence I would use it in is, if someone asked me if I knew someone else and I knew them well and was really good friends with them, I would say, yes, I'm tight with them.
This is an example of my high school friend group my senior year, and as you can see, we're all still really tight and close friends. Not only can the word tight mean a close relationship with a group of friends, but tight can also mean to be cool or dope, like an awesome car that you see down the street.
So tight is a word that I would use to describe that I'm like excited for something. So for an example, if my friend told me we were had plans and they were going to work out, then I'd say tight because I'm excited to go hang out with that guy.
This is a classic picture of one of my favorite athletes, Novak Djokovic, and him being really excited, or tight, when he won his big tennis match.
Hey, how do you like my new Penn State sweatshirt?
That sweatshirt looks tight.
Wow, she's finally catching on. So there it was. My whole project finally worked. I got my mom to use the term tight in the way I wanted her to use it. Instead of in the beginning of the video where my mom thought the word tight meant like tight fit clothes or tight fit space, I got my mom to use the word tight in slang terms, which teenagers and college students use it like, which means like tight as cool or dope, or to be tight, which is like to be annoyed, or tight friends, like we've been tight for forever because we're so close. So when my dad walked in with a Penn State sweatshirt, and he said, "How do you like it?" and she said it was tight, my whole mission finally worked, and now my mom understands how to use tight in slang.